Hi everyone, Daytime Pyramid Intel. If you watched my last video, I apologize because my hair was so jacked up in the back and I kept turning my head around. When I hit playback, I was like, I'm really walking around looking like that? It's so unfortunate. But if you guys are tuning in for fashion on Pyramid Intel, you're going to be deeply disappointed because we are psychological couture, not catalog. So moving along. Many light rays. I was talking with someone today and they are frustrated with the drip of information that's coming out in this transition of disclosure. But just remember that there's certain things have to be done in a certain way. Not everyone is operating from the same knowledge file, and cognitive dissonance is a huge problem, and it would be a huge problem individually as well as a societal problem if people should enter that experience en masse. It would be very detrimental to the entire process, and so that's why it has to unfold that way. And I used to think, oh, what a convenient excuse, but I'm coming to realize more and more every day that that is indeed what's happening, and that people that are assisting and orchestrating the whole disclosure process, they know what they're doing. This is what they do. So feel confident and look for all of the things that will show you that we are all headed in the right direction, because they're quite obvious to me. I talk about the animals specifically in my neighborhood. It's such a clear thing that, you know, I had not seen butterflies. I think I've already talked about this, but butterflies in years. Just now, just within one block, I saw 3 baby monarch butterflies, and 2 birds flew right in front of my car, and not to mention bees are swarming the flowers at my house. That is huge. So I don't know where you live or what's going on. Certainly helps if you're living somewhere where they have old growth trees, because I would never live anywhere that didn't have old growth trees. I can't even, as soon as I drive into a neighborhood where all the old trees are gone, it's like I get physically uncomfortable. I really do. I can't do it. It's horrifying. Also, living somewhere where there's no water, I don't last very long there either. Though if it's somewhere like Sedona where there's a massive vortex, that kind of balances it out. Anyway, I digress. What was the whole point? I want everyone to stay really encouraged about everything that's going on, because it is headed in the right direction. For a while, over the last couple of years, you know, I felt that we were, but I wasn't seeing, you know, because manifestation is a delayed process. What you see is history. You know that like just the way light travels, that even literally what you're seeing with your eyeballs is history. But the physical manifestations and all the thought process that went into it, that's really delayed, especially because now you'll notice that your manifestations happen really fast because we're vibrating higher and higher. And so everything, the illusion of time is appearing to be faster. And so you're really looking at the old manifestations. You're still seeing that. It hasn't even caught up to a similar frequency as of yet, but we're on our way. So, you know, remind yourself every day, because you have to stay in a high frequency and a positive mindset and everything in order to keep this entire process going and to, you know, stay in the right mindset. And so do that. Look for the physical symptoms there. I see them everywhere constantly. So they are becoming grounded within this reality, and make sure that you push your higher frequency deep into the earth. Make sure you root it, because here's a good one. The difference between thinking and knowing is massive. And as a light ray, you can have all the concepts in the world. It's like the professional student. It's electrical. Information comes in, it's electrical. When you ground it into the earth is magnetic. And that's when the two come together. And when electrical and magnetic form together and spin in opposite directions, it's like a Merkaba. You have light code activations and you have the creative spark. And that's how you actually create and manifest something. So if you have all these concepts flying around your head, but you're not integrating them, that's what I mean by integrating, like actually pulling them into the knowing of your being, so that it's then the energy energy that comes out of you, you're emanating through your scalar waves, this knowing, then you can push it into the earth and actually make changes in the collective consciousness, which is why we're here, right? So you have to work at it every day, at every new concept, every new step of your enlightenment process, your ascension process. You have to live it and breathe it and know it and exude that in order to exude that and make a difference. So I hope I was clear about that, because that's really important for our journey. So use those techniques to stay focused, to keep you grounded, keep your frequency going, and then make sure that you're grounding it all the way through, integrating it, using it. Otherwise, it's a bunch of crap flying around in your head. It's not helping anyone, and you're not going to be able to pass it on to the collective consciousness. Okay? So hope you're having a great day. I love you. Bye.